You stand in the middle of a snow-covered churchyard, a commoner without name or title. Before you stands an anvil, deep within which is embedded a gleaming blade. A crowd of knights in heavy armor retreats, having failed in their attempts to budge the steel. Your fingers touch the cold hilt, and the world around you falls silent. You feel the ancient magic of Britain acknowledge your blood. With a single effortless motion, you draw the metal free, and the sunlight refracts against the flawless edge of the legendary sword. The roar of the crowd transforms into a single cry. The king! Merlin watches you from the shadows, his eyes filled with mystery and sorrow. You do not yet know the price you will have to pay for this crown, but your path through history begins right now. Your lands are torn apart by internecine strife and Saxon raids from the sea. You lead your small army through the thick mists of Albion, clutching the symbol of unity in your hand. Mud and blood. These are your first loyal subjects in this endless war for peace. At the Battle of Mount Baden, you face thousands of enemies whose axes thirst for your death. You raise Excalibur, and its radiance blinds the invaders, endowing your warriors with the courage of lions. This moment will decide whether Britain remains Christian or falls into darkness. Upon a high hill rise the white walls of a fortress destined to become a legend. Camelot is not merely stone. It is your dream of a just world where strength serves truth. You gaze from the balcony upon the blossoming valleys, believing that this golden age will last forever. In the main hall stands the Round Table. Here there are no firsts or lasts, only brothers in arms. You sit amidst the finest knights in the world, and each of them is ready to lay down his life for your ideal. In this moment, you feel like the most powerful man on earth. She enters your life like a spring breeze, bringing light into the austere days of a king. Guinevere is your queen, your joy, and, as Merlin whispers, your greatest vulnerability. You take her hand before the altar, oblivious to the shadow falling upon your destinies. But behind your back, the faithful Lancelot lowers his eyes, battling a feeling stronger than any knightly vow. You trust him more than you trust yourself, and that trust will become the foundation of your future tragedy. Love and loyalty begin to intertwine into a tight knot. A spiritual thirst grips your kingdom, and you dispatch your knights in search of the Holy Grail. The halls of Camelot fall empty, and you remain alone, surrounded by the echoes of bygone feasts. You realize that true salvation cannot be won with a sword. News arrives rarely. Some have perished in the forests, others have lost their minds to visions. You gaze at the empty chairs around the Round Table and feel the magic draining from this world. Your heart grows heavy with the realization that not everyone is worthy to touch the divine. In the shadow of your glory grew Mordred, your son and your bitterest enemy, the fruit of sin and deceit. He sows discord among the knights, whispering of the queen's infidelity and the weakness of your law. You watch as your perfect world begins to fray at the seams. The poison of his words taints minds, and a once united brotherhood fractures into two warring camps. You are forced to choose between your love for Guinevere and the severity of the law, a law you yourself established. Your crown transforms into a crown of thorns, the burden of responsibility. The battlefield is shrouded in a red mist. Here, there is no place for honor, only for vengeance. You stand amidst your fallen friends, your shield shattered, your heart utterly broken. Before you stands Mordred, the embodiment of all your mistakes and fears. You clash in a final dance of death, where steel sings of the end of an era. You run him through with your spear, yet in that very instant, you feel his blade find its way into your flesh. The pain is of no consequence. All that matters is that with you, the dream of Britain dies. You lie on the shore of the lake, and faithful Bedivere weeps over your body. You command him to cast Excalibur into the water to return the magic to those who bestowed it. The sword soars into the sky, and vanishes into the hands of the Lady of the Lake. A black barge, bearing mysterious ladies, draws near the shore to carry you away on your final journey. The Isle of Avalon awaits its king, to heal his wounds and shelter him from the bustle of the ages. You close your eyes, knowing that your story has only just begun. They say that you did not die, but merely sleep in a deep cave, surrounded by your faithful knights. Your beard has grown into the stone table, and your hand still rests upon the hilt of your sword. You await the hour when Britain once again finds itself in mortal peril. Centuries pass over your head, empires crumble, languages change, yet your name remains a symbol of hope. People whisper your name in moments of despair, believing that the true king will always return. You are an eternal ideal, an unreachable star in the night sky of history. Now you understand. Arthur is not a man. He is the fire in the soul of everyone who fights for justice. Your castle may crumble to dust, but your code of honor is immortal. You look down upon us from the depths of time, asking but one question. Are you ready to pull your own sword from the stone and become the one who changes the world? Remember, one is not born a king. One becomes a king in the moment of the most difficult choice. Your Camelot awaits its builder in the heart of everyone who believes in miracles.